Good morning, guys. This one is number 3 to number 1 and 2. We're in Murcia town, here in Murcia, Negros, Occidental. Bacaloid. Right, guys. So, I'm off actually at this precise moment. I'm off for a walk up into Murcia to have a look around some of the shops and stalls. Now, you know, someone asked me, how much does it cost to live in the Philippines, basically food wise? And I said, well, really, I've never done a video on the price of food here in the Philippines, and the person that asked me actually said to me, well, what does rice cost? So I thought, rather than just message you on Facebook, I was on Facebook at the time, and the guy asked me, were asking me a lot of questions, and I thought, well, I'll just, as I'm walking through town, I'll get you through prices. Eggs range from 11, 10 pesos, 9, 8. I think they go as low as 7 pesos. On a good day, maybe possible 6. So, you can actually see a lot of these shops, the you're talking you're talking 1 or 2 pesos price difference. But when rice goes up here in the Philippines, wow, everyone, panics, oh, rice is going up, this is going up. And I suppose it's true, really, cost of living. So, how do we live now we don't have a budget, now we don't have money? Well, how we actually manage to survive, which for me personally, I'm stuck here in the Philippines, and, time wasting, to be honest. I could be back in England, get a job, carry on with my YouTube channel, earn some money, and as it is, just so many things have happened where I can't earn money, can't get back to England, don't have the money for a ticket, and I do actually get sick of explaining all this to people. So, it is really best you do watch the videos to the end, and then you actually do understand. But like I said, thanks to all my new and old subscribers. Thank God for the people that actually support me. And I'm actually going to bring it up now. We're here. We're off to Pure Gold. So, I have a walk around the shops here. Have a look round, say hello to a lot of people, chat to a lot of people. But you won't see me chatting to people. You won't see me saying hello, you just won't see it because copyright, 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 copyright. So I have to stop the video or mute. I have to actually mute. So anyway, we actually, the way we actually do live here in the Philippines, if I actually do get support, what happens is, if I get 500 pesos support, right, that 500 pesos actually goes into buying a bit of rice, 1 to 2 kilos of rice. Now, you've seen the price of rice. As I remember, it's 40 kilos up. 40 kilos, 40 pesos plus up. So you know the price of rice now, and you know the price of an egg. So that's what we normally do. Go and buy 2 kilos of rice. Then we buy, for the dogs, we actually buy rice with corn, and that's a lot cheaper than the white rice. So the dogs get rice with corn, and we get rice. So, and then eggs. You're lucky to get an egg for 8, 10 pesos. So if we manage, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually chatted to these guys, just said hello, morning. And then I were off on my way. Here we are, look, hello, everyone enjoying. a nice bit of food. Looks like they've been to the plaza. Right. So, that's how we normally do it. Spend his money on rice, buy about 3 or 4 eggs, and we eat twice a day. 1, 2, not 4 times a day, like normally in England. We normally eat twice a day here in the Philippines, because that's what we've got the budget for. You know, we don't have a TV, we don't have an internet connection, so we really are very, very poor. And you do suffer, you know, you might be limited to 1 or 2 cups of coffee, so it can be really, you just get used to that lifestyle. Let me explain. I'll explain later on. Right, well, I'll explain later on. We're in Pure Gold now, so I thought, well, I'll get this guy some prices. If you watch the video, you can just see a few of the prices on a few of the things. Excuse me. Right, I got a little bit lost there. I'm back on track. Right, so that's what really happens. We just buy, you know, I thought it'd be best just to get a few prices, walk through the shop. Till the guard come. Not allowed. Okay, sorry. And I got as much as I could in, and then I walked out. And Jovelyn said, you need, most of the bloggers actually have a little camera so the guards can't see it. Well, you know, I said to Jovelyn, well, I don't have the money for a spy camera. I don't have the money for a camera or a smartphone with a good camera. And I don't have the money for a little, I think the DJI cameras. So I don't have the money for one. And she's telling me things I already know anyway. So, you know, this is just a few of the prices what I managed to get in before the security guard. Not allowed, sir. Okay, salamat. Thank you very much. Right, so that's how we normally live. If we do get, you know, a little donation, don't know if it's a support. If we do get a little bit of support, you know, thanks very much, guys. Very, very much appreciated. And that's what we spend his money on. Normally, rice, coffee, sugar, not for sugars for Jovelyn, and not much else. You know, we really are lucky to have an egg and vegetables. Pure Gold. So, you know, that's where we've just come out of. We've come out of Pure Gold. Now, actually, I bought some new slippers yesterday, new shoes. I chat about that in another video, or later on in this video. So that's where we are, looking Pure Gold. And I actually did see quite a few ambulances this morning. And listen to this one. Right, guys, like I said, saw quite a few ambulances, three to be precise. Right, across the road from Pure Gold is actually where I bought my shoes, my slippers, and I'll chat about that later. Well, actually, my shoes are actually split open, and they've had it. And Jovelyn said, let's go and buy you some new shoes. And I says, no, too expensive. The shoes I wanted, went to the market, we walked all the way around this market until we found some slipper shoes. I'll do another video on it. And, you know, the ones I liked went to footwear. The ones I liked, actually, there was 700, 800, 1,000 pesos. And we ended up, because we didn't have the budget, and luckily we had a bit of support that morning. That's why we did come to Murcia, as well as going to the dance competition. That's why we actually did come to Murcia for some budget, for some money to buy a bit of food and to put 100 pesos in the motorbike. So, like I said, my shoes dropped to pieces, and I'll show you them in another video. So basically, we're here in Murcia Market, and we're looking for, later on, another, I didn't video it, we just went and bought some shoes, and I'll show you the shoes we actually bought. So this is where we are. we're actually walking around the market. But not exactly in this video. We didn't video buying the shoes. This is where I am now, number 3 video, and this is where we are. We're just having a little walk around town. So that's how we normally eat food here, twice a day. And it's normally rice, vegetables, what we grow, and sometimes we do manage to buy vegetables from town. And that's about all. You know, we are very, very lucky to get 2 cups of coffee a day and rice twice a day, and my protein is 1 egg per meal. And if we're lucky, Jovelyn manages to buy some fish. Cheap. The cheapest fish you can buy. That's what they buy. And that's what you buy here when you're poor. You go for the cheapest rice, which is like eating... It's not good. Cheap rice here is absolutely not very nice at all. It's bland and you sat there thinking, my God, I'm sick of eating this rice. Hello, good morning, ladies. Everyone's friendly here. And like I said, guys, it's pointless you telling me to stop and chat to these girls. You know the copyright music, and I actually don't have the tools on the editor to actually take the background music off. See, eggs? So that's about it, guys. Below. And that's the cat. Looks like the town cat. Right, so, you know, market cat. So that's what we're doing, we're just walking round. I'm actually looking for a friend. And actually, when I'm trying to find the friend, I can never find him. When I'm not looking for him, he's always there. So it's funny, really. Every time I go looking for him, I can never ever find him. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, ambulances are so quite a few that morning. Like I said, that's quite a lot in the morning, 3 ambulances rushing to hospital from Murcia. But that ambulance, the one you've just seen, it looked like it had just come from Smiles Village. Now, don't forget, it's crazy hot. Here in the Philippines, the last couple of days, wow, very, very, very hot. It's just too hot, crazy, crazy hot. You know, and you know, you can pass out, you're not drinking enough water, if you've got an illness, if you're not very fit. It can be too hot here in the Philippines for you. It is very, very hot, guys, and I'm not joking. You know, so you have to be very careful. We got to Murcia Plaza that morning. We came into Murcia. Before we set off, I thought, wow, crazy hot day. And that's what you get here in the Philippines. Very, very hot, crazy days. And a lot of people do pass out with the heat. Right, we're in the market. We're in the fish market. So, hello, good morning. Right, so this lady's sweeping up. She's sweeping the water down the drain. She works here in the fish market. Next door we have the vegetable market. Right, I can actually hear a lot of background music. Don't know if it's the radio next door or the playing music, so I'm going to have to try and speak above it. And, you know, simple as that, hopefully we don't get no background music on this video. Because if we do, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. And, you know, you make these videos, you go out to town, it costs you money, it's expensive. And a lot of people don't appreciate, well, a few people don't appreciate it. Namely, haters. What come onto your haters and bashers, you get a few haters and bashers that come onto your channel, wasting the time getting the bad comments. You know, make your comments if it makes you feel good. Right, so we're here in the vegetable market, and I'm looking for a friend of mine. Like I said, I never saw him that day, so he's probably busy working. So, absolutely lovely day, but too hot, very, very hot. You know, and what it is, guys, here in the Philippines, it gets that hot. It's just really, it is really that hot. You know, you can't really go out walking around. You can't go for a walk. Just too hot. if you've got a vehicle, yeah, you can jump in your vehicle, jump on your motorbike, you can travel, but wow, it is very, very hot. So that's where we are, look, going back to the plaza now. So don't forget, guys, if you watch this video to the end. Now this looks like an Arctic lorry, a big lorry full of corn. Don't forget, do not ask who people are on my Facebook. It's not your business. And why are you asking in the first place? So you can actually go on and make bad comments. So it's not your business to ask, right? It's not your business to ask who people are on my Facebook, right? So please do not bother to ask. Simple as that, really.